Hey y'all, my name is Summer and welcome to Summertime Tarot. This is a love reading for the sign of Scorpio for the month of March 2020. So I'm going to start by pulling a card just to see the general energy surrounding you for the month of March when it comes to romantic love. Then we're going to go ahead and look into, what's going on for the singles, the people that are dating, and the coupled folks, right? And then to close things out, I'm going to finish with some spirit messages cards just to give you a little bit of advice for the month of March. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's going on. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, those two want to come out. All right, so let's see. We have here water magic and go with the flow. Okay, so with this water magic, I really get the energy of really being in tune with your emotions, with your intuition, what it is you want. And I'm being drawn to this book. So really, I feel like really studying yourself, studying your emotions, what you're feeling, and how to kind of utilize them and not allow them to kind of take you over, but like making yourself over in the image of what you want, making your life over in the image of what you want when it comes to love. And with this go with the flow, like not allowing like your emotions to get in the way or like kind of dampen your mood when it comes to love in the month of March. Like, and then I'm being drawn to this cat down here. It's like kind of exploring, not being afraid to kind of put your foot in like new water, like go on new adventures, explore your feelings, explore the things that you want in new ways, but really in a way that's like very go with the flow, putting yourself out there, not being afraid to, kind of tackle what you want, but not trying to rush anything, right? But let's go ahead and see what comes out. I just keep hearing the song, Make Me Over, Make Me Over. I don't even know who sings that. But that's what I'm hearing. Alright, so for the single folks, we have emotional freedom. For the dating folks, we have dating. That's like the second time that's come out for in that position. And then for the couple folks, we have inner peace. It says at the top, you are enough. All right. And so with this emotional freedom for like the single folks, I really see this as not being tied down, like being free to go where you want, do what you want, not really focusing on how others perceive you, or what others kind of want for you, really focusing on what you want for yourself, not being afraid to, go after what you want, not being afraid to step into your own kind of power, seeing things clearly for what you want, really manifesting them, but out of a space of being, content with where you are, allowing things to unfold in a smooth, way. And then for the dating folks, we have dating. So yeah, like really putting yourself out there, but not, I get it, like in a very languid kind of slow, not, taking your time, not forcing anything, really trusting in yourself and what you want, not feeling, coming out of space of not needing to be what how do I want to say this? Coming out of a space of knowing what you want, but not feeling like you have to force anything. Not, not needing anyone to validate you or validate your feelings or make you feel good about yourself, because it's like really for the month of March, I really see you guys being in a space of, feeding yourself emotionally, tending to your emotions, clearing out anything that's kind of been holding you down, making you feel kind of, less than, really loving on yourself, going with the flow, not forcing anything, seeing where, the wind blows you in a sense. And then for the couple folks, it says inner peace. So really with this, I feel like maybe, the past couple of months, or maybe just the past couple of weeks, I feel like there might have been some kind of like emotional emotional turmoil, some kind of changes. I'm really, so like it has the planets here, so it's making me think of, Mercury retrograde and all the planets, shifting and changing at all times. And it might have, kind of put you in a space where your emotions might have been all over the place. And for the month, really focusing on your inner peace, going within. It's really making me think of the Hermit, like tending to your emotional needs. And I also see this as like spending some alone time to get to know, yourself separate from your relationship, outside of your relationship, and who you are as, yourself, as just you, right? And then so that you're more peaceful in your relationship, really taking care of and tending to your emotional needs, without kind of going to or seeking out your partner for validation or to make you feel better, but really focusing on how to do that for yourself. But also I kind of see this as doing the same in your relationship. So, talking with your partner about your feelings, what it is you want, in the present, but also down the line, getting on the same page so that, your relationship is more at ease, you feel more comfortable, you feel like where it is you guys are and where it is you're going. All right. But let's go ahead and get some clarification for this. So at the bottom of the deck, we have a Queen of Cups. Yeah, that goes very well. So much water here. Yeah, like really tending to your own emotional needs, so that you can better, I feel this as, know what you want when it comes to love, so that you can know like what you can give, what you can't, what you're open to doing, what you're not. Like really focusing on healing and clearing out anything that's been kind of, upsetting you, holding you back, causing you any kind of turmoil, really releasing that, healing your heart, focusing on nurturing yourself emotionally, taking care of yourself. That's really what I see going on for you guys for the month of March. Well, let's see. So for the single folks, we have Six of Swords and Temperance. For the dating folks, we have the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Swords. For the couple folks, we have the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Okay. So with this Six of Swords and Temperance, it's really, I really see this as really getting to know yourself, really getting to know your limits, what it is that you want, but also being patient. Because like, I feel like if you're single, you may be wanting a relationship with this water magic and go with the flow. You may be wanting to, put yourself out there, be more emotionally available. And so I kind of see this Six of Swords here being you, kind of clearing out all of that kind of like conflict and turmoil that you may have been experiencing mentally and emotionally, so that you can get to a more peaceful and balanced space within yourself, so that you can, when you feel ready, when you want to, go into a relationship. And with this Temperance, it's all about patience, patience with yourself, patience with the universe. But also I get like learning yourself, learning your weaknesses, your strengths, your highs, your lows, getting to know, what causes you to move in different emotional arenas. Like what are your triggers is kind of what I'm getting. What makes you unhappy? What makes you, sad? What makes you happy? All that kind of stuff. Getting to know yourself emotionally, so that nobody, has that kind of emotional control over you is kind of what I'm getting. But also just being emotionally stable and emotionally sound within yourself, so that you don't need, outside influences to make you feel good about yourself or to make you feel better, right? But really learning yourself in the month of March, really going with the flow again, like, because this card always reminds me of the Six of Swords, letting go of any, kind of past hurts, getting through or getting past any kind of mental or emotional blocks that are stopping you from, being your best self and being your best unique and cool self, right? That are stopping you in any way when it comes to love, when it comes to loving yourself, when it comes to, giving your love to others, right? But it all starts with yourself, with balancing out and healing any kind of emotional wounds, anything that, may trigger you or make you uncomfortable when it comes to love, right? And then for the dating folks, we have the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So with this Seven of Swords, I really get like paying attention to the red flags. That's kind of what came to my mind. Like, trusting in your intuition, really, like when it comes to dating, when it comes to anybody that may be courting you or anyone that you may be courting, like, seeing what's underneath it all. So I kind of see this as kind of going deeper in your dating. So if you are dating one person specifically, or maybe multiple people, I don't know, you may be polyamorous, hey, that's your life, right? But if you're dating anyone, really getting to, I really see this as kind of like really getting to know them but also really getting to know yourself and how you kind of show up in relationships, what your triggers are, what their triggers are, kind of seeing the unseen is kind of what I'm getting, like bringing that to the surface and kind of focusing on what you may have kind of hidden or may have been running from in the past, like speaking your truths and being honest about what you want. And I kind of see this as if, like, if it could be you want something on a deeper level, or maybe you just want surface level, and really needing to be honest and voice that truth, and no longer kind of hiding behind, like, the surface or something, hiding behind impartiality or something like that. Like being honest, being upfront, speaking what you want, and allowing things to unfold as they may, right? And with this Knight of Swords, I really get a sense, like, for the month of March, really just being focused on, like, yourself also, like being focused on almost like with the singles, being focused on understanding yourself, understanding the things that you may not say but are hiding under the surface, but also that with other individuals. And I also get this as like finding out what you may have been hiding or pushing down, not really paying attention to when it comes to how you see love or how you think about love, and how you've been showing up when it comes to dating and putting yourself out there in the love arena, right? Okay. And then with the couple folks, we have the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. So to start off with the Eight of Cups, I always have to say it, like, it could be that you may be feeling like you need to leave a relationship, or you want something more fulfilling. It could be that it's just you want more out of your relationship. You feel like you're not receiving enough, and with this inner peace, needing to find like your safe space is kind of what I'm getting with the inner peace. Find your safe space to be honest with yourself about what you want going forward, and whether or not you're willing and ready to invest more of your energy into this relationship. Is it worth it? Is it what you want? What is going to happen if you do put more energy into it? Is it equal give and take in the relationship? And with this, because it says, I am enough journal and you are enough, you may be feeling like you aren't enough, or it could just be like you're feeling like you don't receive enough. And it's like time for you to focus on, in the month of March, giving to yourself emotionally, focusing on what it is that will make you feel more fulfilled. And that could be within the relationship or outside of the relationship. If you feel like you're no longer getting it from this relationship and you feel like you need to go elsewhere, it's a time for you to be honest about those feelings, to sit with yourself, because it's a journal. Hash out how you're feeling, and really decide where you want to go from here, and allow things to, unfold as they may. Right? But let's go ahead and pull some spirit messages and see, what advice there is for you for the month of March. All right. So we have here support. People come into your life for many different reasons. Some you learn from and then they move on, while others return, often because you need to learn more from those individuals. Others remain beside you throughout your entire life. Yeah, with this card, I always get the feeling like, knowing when to let things go, knowing when to move on, knowing when, you've learned what you needed to learn from a particular relationship, and being honest with yourself about that, not, holding on to people out of fear of losing out or missing out or something like that, but really needing to be honest with yourself about, what you want going forward, how this person and what role that person may play in your life. Is it, are they meant to be there for you at this time, or has, their time in your life come to an end? Okay, then we have take a moment, stop. Now is not the time to rush into the decision you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause and quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. Yeah, like needing to take the time out to connect with yourself, to connect with your intuition, with your emotions. What is it that you want, right? And not being afraid to move in that direction, no matter, what's on the other side, right? Then we have forgiveness. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. Yeah, with this, like really needing to have compassion for yourself. And when I say compassion, I really feel like I need to say, like, loving yourself enough to make those kind of hard decisions and to trust in yourself that you're making the right decision. Having compassion in yourself for any time you feel you might have, chosen wrong or made the wrong decision. Both of those things. Not being stuck on what's right or what's wrong, but needing to trust in yourself to make those decisions, and being compassionate with yourself about making hard decisions, and knowing that you're making those decisions with, to the best of your ability with what it is that at that time, right? But also that's the same for other people. Like, they're acting in the best way that they know how. But the same is true for you. So needing to have the same compassion for yourself that we're taught to have for other people, And so then we have fun, stop. When was the last time you had fun? When was the last time you took a chance and did something silly? Something totally unlike you, something just for the joy of it. It's long overdue for you to let go of your analytical mind and give yourself and your soul permission to have fun. Yeah. Like really connecting to, that inner child, that inner kind of happy place. What makes you happy? Really spending the month, really connecting back to that happy place with this water magic. What, makes you feel good? And really going with that. Okay? But that's all I have for you, Scorpio. I hope this reading helped you in some way. Please let me know down in the comments how this reading resonated for you. If you like to, go ahead and please give me a thumbs up. If you like to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel, you feel me? I really appreciate it. But, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate you, and I hope to see you soon.